everybody, this is Tambio and I'm back with another third-party Transformers video review. And this time I have the complete set of the Ares series. So now I'm going to go ahead and show how to combine these guys together to create the combined form of Ares, which is also known as Predaking. So let's go ahead and get into that, and I'll do, I think I'm going to start out with the feet first. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start out with Conobus. So he basically has everything that he needs. He just actually needs this one of these pegs with connectors. But so I'm gonna take him, remove these pieces. I do need another piece. I need this piece right here. So when you get him, he comes with all of these two pieces and then this connector. And then this piece either comes with Logius or Phobos. So that's where you'll get this piece at. So you're going to take this, connect it into there, then take like that, and then you'll take this and connect it like that, and then that becomes his foot. Let's see, I forgot to raise this up like that. If you want to, you can. Yeah, you're actually supposed to pull these out. So you pull this out, and then pull this out like that, and then that's his foot. And this is for a little bit more of back support, just because of the wings from the wings that strap onto his back. It makes him a little back heavy. I'll show you something in just a little bit that's kind of it kind of makes me a little nervous about him when he's in combined mode, but I'll show you whenever he's up in combined mode and I'll put together and everything. So, and as you can see, there's a lot of articulation with the feet. So you have this goes up and down like that. This goes up and down. This right here, you can actually turn this so you can twist the foot, and then it does also pivot right here, and that's mainly the part where I have the problem with, is with this right here. It kind of has a lot of play in it before the clicks, so that can cause him to be very front heavy or very back heavy, depending on how he's leaning just a little bit on this. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. We'll come to this guy, and we're going to start with the feet. So we'll come down here, and you want to take this and untab it but not move it down. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. Untab it but not move it down. Flip this up, take it, and then you want to take this, connect it there, and then you want to move these up to here, and then combine them together, and then these will flip back, and then this will flip up into here. Flip that down, flip up, and then you see this little catch right here, and it goes into here, and it kind of catches onto there. You want to push it down so it hooks, and then you see these two little tabs right here on the back of the legs. Those tab into some holes back here. So you tab that all together. Then you want to extend his waist. And this comes up. Come on. Rotates up like that. And then you want to take this and rotate that down like that. And then you want to take this, and this rotates down, and you see that there's this little tab thing right here, and it tabs into this hole right here. I did that wrong, sorry. You actually don't extend the waist. Put that all back down. Here, then this comes down, and then it tabs into there. So that's right now. Alright, so then you're going to take the fist, flip that into there, and then you're going to see this little hole on the inside of his arm, and that's going to tab into this portion right here on the waist. And tab that in there. And do the same thing with this side. Flip that up and in. Tab it. This goes back to here. And then these rotate down. They just go out and around to rotate down. They don't slide up or down. They go out and around. See? And then for the head portion, flip this open, pull the head out, close this, take this portion, flip his head around to like that, and then you want to get the head in there like that, pull the rhino horns up, and then you want to take this, the hole for the connector, will then connect into this tab, or that post. And one last thing is you want to take this connector and rotate it up. And there's one foot. Alright, and onto the next leg portion. Gosh, this guy. His ratchets are so loose right here. Luckily mine weren't that loose on Cannabis, but they are loose on this guy, very loose. So next up is a thumb, and once again you're gonna need this piece, which comes with him, and then you're also gonna need that extra piece that either comes with Philologus or Phobos, which is this piece right here. So once again we want to take these pieces off, and I'm going to rotate this portion up, that portion up, pull out the barrel, and take this so the turbine is facing out. Connect them together, flip these portions up, and then tab that in, and there's the foot again. So once again, this guy's very similar to the other one. So we're going to start on the bottom again with the foot. So we're going to untab this, because this holds this in place. So you need it unlocked, but you don't need it down all the way, because then it blocks this port. So you just want to unlock it. You want to flip it up, rotate it up a little bit. This guy likes to get stuck. Come on. There we go. Alright, and alright. And then you want to take your tab, or the post or whatever, you pop it in here, connect these guys together, and then flip the hoof out like that, and then just once again you want to rotate it around. That has this hook piece, so you hook it in and then kind of press down on it, and it locks it into place. So then once again you want to lock, because there's these two posts right here and the two holes, and you want to lock that in together. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that's all locked in. Alright, so now hands again. And bring this up, flip this under. Bring this up, flip this under. And then once again, like before, he has a little notch right here that tabs into this right here. Take that, tab that into place. Okay. I went ahead and flipped that around. Just like before, it looked like it slid down, but it doesn't. It actually rotates around. It flips in like that. Flip those up. If you want to, you can actually flip these up to make it look a little bit uniform, but it's actually an official instructions. It shows it like that, so we'll just leave it. And then for the head, you pull this down, flip the bull head up. You don't extend these. Don't extend these. Just flip this, take the head. I think you rotate it again. Not 100% sure. And then this, I always have a problem with getting the bull's head over him. So you have to push it forward. And mine likes to get stuck a lot in here. Because it doesn't slide evenly on the track. Whenever you slide it forward, it wants to go one side or the other. Okay, there we go. And then I gotta push it forward. Alright. There you go. And then, oops. Front of his nose fell off. In case you ever wanted to know where some of his screw points are, there's one in his nose. So that just popped off. So then you take this and then tab it into there. You want to take this, rotate this down. It doesn't really lock on the other one, like on the other one. It just has kind of some notches. Those are really hard to raise up. Okay, there it goes. Alright, so let me show you. So see, it's a slot almost that fits into there, so it doesn't really lock into place. So there's a second leg. Alright, so next is Phalodius. And we're also going to need the hand bit that he comes with. I think I've shown this off earlier, but they do have double thumbs. If you don't like that, you can always take and pop one of the thumbs off so he looks anatomically correct. I actually, when he's holding his sword and things, I don't actually mind it. I thought it was going to bother me at first, but it doesn't seem to bother me as much because he looks more primal, more predator-like. I don't really know how to explain it, but he looks so much more different or unique, having that second thumb. So so I'll put that down because he's going to need that in just a little bit. Alright, so once again we'll start at the feet. So coming down here, we're going to flip this up, and then alright, so we have to flip that up until you get to this portion right. I don't know if you can see that. You see that hole right there? That's where the little hand tab, this little portion that connects the hand, that's where that port's going to go into. Before you do that, you want to bend up this, and yeah, I think you just leave it like that. That's okay. Flip that up, bend that, and then the connector goes in there, and then everything tabs together, but you have to make sure the whole ports all line up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's like that. Okay, so on this you want to go ahead and extend the body, because that's where your arm connector is. So you want to go ahead and extend that. You want to leave this down. Don't connect it to here because then you can't twist it. Then we're going to take the arms, pop the hands back into there, take this, and then you're going to take and rotate up the hands. And you'll see a little slot right here, and then there's a little tab right here. And you just have to get that double elbow into there, and then have it tabbed. And then you want to do it with this side also. So, oops, flip this out, flip this, Then just want to go like that. You can go like that. There we go. Okay, flip that back down. Rotate that down. Then you want to take his head. You want to flip it down into here, but just a little bit, not too much. You do it just a little bit because you need to have access for this bit right here to fit underneath his chin. So once that's down in there and kind of snug in there, push the head down as far as you can, push this in again. Then what you'll do is you'll take this, flip this forward, it'll cover the head, and then you want to take this post, rotate this down. I like to leave it at least one notch up. So, gosh, okay, well, I'll just leave it like that for right now because it's really tough. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's good like that, and then so we'll take this, twist this like that so that that connector is facing this away, and then rotate that around like that, and then you'll rotate that, and then you'll take your hand like that, and there's a hand. So sorry, I forgot these. Flip these panels out. That's why it looks so weird with all the space in between the feet, like that. There we go. No, I forgot something on there. All right, so that's hand number one. All right, so next up is Phobos, and just like the other, he needs his hand. So really more of the connector bit at first than the hand. So first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and take the wings off, because the wings they aren't used for the arm. So take that off and we'll set that to the side for later. Then we want to start. We'll start down here. Flip those under, and then once again we want to raise this up to the point where it's going to make a we'll be able to see that connector bit come out. So see that connector bit right there, or the hole for the connector bit. So you just take it and tab it in like that. It's not all the way down yet. There we go. Okay. Take this, rotate this down a little bit more, or slide this down a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Okay. Come on, slide in there. Okay, rotate that back. Okay. Now this, you want to fan out the tail, and the tail is going to go like that. And then you'll extend this, and then you want to take the hands. You want to take the hands, and you're going to want to put that back in, and then that in, and then you see this hole right here, and there's a post right here. I'm going to take, and like I said, very similar to Phobos. I'm sorry, very similar to Philologus. So you'll post that like that, and then you're going to do the same with this side. That, and then you're going to take the head, go ahead and put it down, and then take this post, flip the post back, and then you want to leave, no, you actually want to take this, flip out the beak, and you want to take it and flip that, and then go like that, and then flip those up to the side so that the head is like that, basically. And then you want to take, because it's going to be on this side, so you want to take that, flip it like that. I think that's it. And you want to take and rotate that down. And take the hand, place it in the hole, so it's like that, and then there's your second arm. So it says to leave these like this, but I think I like it a little bit better if you go like that, because there's not as much room and stuff hanging off. You don't have stuff hanging off the end of his arm, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that. That's not in the instructions, so. Alright, and for the very last piece, Neiman. Okay, and he has a sword right here, and I'll show you just a little bit how to combine it together. It's really easy. Flip that, I'm going to stick that to the side for right now. And then I'm going to pull these off, and I'll put those to the side. Alright, so start out once more with the feet. Generally, most of the time, this is down here. I tend to like it up here. I don't know why. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it right there. So with this one, we want to start with kind of the waist area, because there's a couple things you need to do. So I'm going to bring that up, bring that out, flip this down, and I think I'm actually going to start with the arms. So you'll flip that down, and then you have a kind of a chest cavity right here. And then you want to take these hands, not a chest cavity, but a larger chest. You want to take that, and then you want to take these and push them together, but you want to make sure that you push it all the way together where it clicks, because then you're going to see this hole right here and that little tab, and those clip together. So you want to do that. Flip the hand up and in, and then clip that like that. Take and plug in. Alright, so then with that, you want to flip this guard forward, or flip that around so that this is in the front, and then flip that around so that the feet are back in the front again. So you have all that. Alright, so now to the feet. You're going to flip this up just a little bit. You're going to take these out, flip it up, and then flip it down. Rotate up, and then right here, rotate that down. And you're going to take this, flip this around, and then the part that everybody knows that I hate, you can pinch the shit out of yourself or pull the foot off. I'm just going to do this off camera because this is scary. Okay, so what I did off camera, I went ahead and pre-unsnapped them, because you have to pull pretty hard to snap these little leg parts, these little leg pieces into place, and then when you unsnap them, they're very likely to pinch your hands. So I went ahead and did that off of camera so that it could be a little bit more finicky with them, so that I wouldn't hurt myself. So you want to go ahead and pull this up and up to there. So, and you want to go up to there. You want to flip this like that, and you're going to see that it'll lock, it'll clip. See that? You hear that? And then you rotate this up. Something you want to do is take this toe, flip it in, and you can flip that like that. Yeah. like that. This, flip the toe in, flip it like that. There we go, like that. And then you want to flip this up and this up to reveal the connector. These connectors being on a pivot like this are very painful because they like to move when you try to connect them into the feet. And that causes a lot of problems. I really don't like that. Okay, so I move those down into here. Right, so the bottom half of him is done. So now we need to come to here. I'm going to flip that crest down, and then you want to take and open this up right here, and you want to pull out the head. I always have so much. It's really easy to put in, but for some reason it is like next to impossible to take out. It's really weird. So once you have it like that, and flip it around, go like that. And then you want to take these and rotate. It's easier if I just do it like that without a head in the way. Rotate that down like that. Pull this down, and then these can extend up if you want to. Then these panels right here, you can pull them out. And then bring it down. Nothing holds this into place. Nothing holds the head into place. So basically these extend to kind of cover the arms. Alright. Take that, put that down there so that holds that in place. Anything else that I'm missing? I think that's good right there. Alright, so let me put him down real quick. I was going to show how to put the wings on. I think it's a little bit easier to get everything connected first and then put the wings on, so let me do that first. Let me go ahead and set up the legs and everything. So here's the hoping that I can do this the first time. Okay, an easy way to tell that you have them connected properly is when you twist them. If they don't fall off, then they're snapped in all the way. So that's one. And this guy was the hardest one the very first time I did it. I could not get it in. First time, I could not get it to connect correctly or all the way. So I guess that first time that I actually connected it made it a little bit easier. So, all right. The main problem that I was having whenever I did that was that those posts that I flipped out, they would pivot. And then this connector right here would pull down because I would grab that and then push it into that, and that would pull down and bend the connector, and it's just kind of a pain. Alright, so that's good. Like that. And let's see if I have this. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up to the top now. I don't know how I'm going to do this because this doesn't go up high enough. Maybe it does. Okay, very good. Alright, so for the arm pieces, for the arm pieces, I did kind of forget to show you something. So you want to flip this around, this little panel around, and then the connectors flip out of here, and then to keep them from bending back up, I go ahead and flip this back around again. So, and it keeps it from flipping up. It keeps that connector nice and straight for me. So, I'll do that for that side, and then for this side also. Okay. There we go. Okay, so for arms, basically the same thing. Push in till it clicks, and then when you move it up and down, if you notice that it doesn't fall out, then it's connected correctly. Okay. Alright, so for the wings, there's no really easy way to do this. The best way that I found to actually do this, well, first of all, what you want to do is you want to take these guns, take this, flip this down, flip that around like that, so that the port's then coming out the bottom, connect it. Actually, you know what? No, that's wrong, because I forgot to do something. So, there's these portions right here. Part of the back. I forgot a couple things. You want to take this. I don't know if you can see. That's what I pulled up right there. And you want to swing it out, and then you want to connect it into that first hole right there on the arm. And that keeps the arm from moving more. And then it also exposes one of the holes that you need for connecting the wings. So, okay. 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 Let me get this fixed again. Okay. Really enjoys doing the splits. Okay, so now that that's done, flip this back down like that, flip these back up. Alright, so that's good. And these go on this outside right here. And then you can extend the barrels, which are now out of shot. So extend the barrels. And once again, rotate that down, flip it like that. Tab it into shoulder. Extend barrel. Alright, so the easiest way that I've found, since I said that there's no easy way to actually connect this, the easiest way that I've found to do this is to actually take the wings off. So the way that you take the wings off is you flip these up, extend the wings, and then disconnect it. See? Like that. So now that it's all that's disconnected, you just have the little backpack piece. You flip these up, flip this up, flip these around, and that one around like that. So these for post go into this, this, and this, and this hole. So yeah. Sorry if you didn't see that. Sorry for the inconvenience. So flip out, and you want to take that like that. Push it in as far as you can. Then you want to fan out the feathers on the tips of the wings. And you can close that back. And that's pretty much how you get the wings on. The easiest way to get the wings on. Alright, so let me rotate this guy back around again. And as you can see, he's kind of started leaning forward a little bit. And his head doesn't want to stay down. Come on, head. I think that's why they were telling you to... Okay, that's why they were telling you to do that in the instructions, because that pops up. So what they want you to do is they want you to take these and to keep these from popping up. I never really understood why they were doing that or why they were showing that, but I think I know why. You want to take these and move these forward a little bit. Dang it. It's trying to do the splits on me. And you want to move these forward just enough to hold down the head portion. So, and these are the parts that always freaking mess up my fingers. This right here. Okay, that's a little bit better. He likes to do the Hercules splits, and he likes to tilt backwards a lot. So, alright, so now all that weaponry is, and his wings are all on, and he seems to be pretty much complete. Next is his sword. So you want to take all the different weapons pieces. You got one from each different character. So you got your sword, and you got your two pickaxes, and then you got these two other swords. So these are all the pieces that you need. So first of all, you want to take one sword, one pickaxe, and sheathe them together and go like that. And then you want to do that with another set. And then go like that. Then you want to take this, flip the hilt out like that. And you want to put one on one side, and then one on the other. And then the two pegs will peg into each other like that, and then you have a really large sword. It doesn't look too bad. I don't think it looks too bad. It looks pretty decent. So you have that sword, and I'm just going to put that to the side because I'm going to show you the big gun real quick. He has a big, large cannon. There's two ways for him to hold it. He has this peg right here, which is, if you want one of the smaller bots to hold it, then this is how you would peg it in. If you want him to hold it, you can go like that and hold it, but kind of in the G1 thing, he always had it strapped onto one of his arms. In the pictures, they show him strapped on this arm right here, but there's no real way to connect it. You know, I can see where the connector is, but it's hindered by this. So you can go like that, but sticking forward a little bit, and that's about the best that I can find. Unless you go to this arm, you can go to this arm, but then you're kind of hindered by these feathers. So push it forward a little bit, and that's a little bit better. Actually, you know what? I think I'll leave it on that arm now. So that's the arm that it's really supposed to be on anyways. So originally, whenever I originally transformed, I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't get it connected to that arm. It was just, maybe I had something wrong in the transformation. Maybe I had something wrong in the transformation right now that's allowing me to do it. But nonetheless, he then has this thing. His fingers, let me show you real quick. I'm going to pop this off because it's easier just to show you like that. Bring the hand to you than to bring the whole robot. Oh gosh, these things are very sharp. So he has the fist, and like I said before, he has the two thumbs. If you don't like that, you can just pop one of the thumbs out. It's on a ball joint, so you know it's no real big deal. So when he holds it, I kind of go like that, and each one of the fingers is individually articulated at each knuckle. So, you know, you have two, actually three in each finger, three joints in each finger. So you have the top, the middle, and then right here. And it's the same thing with this. He has the top, the middle, and then one right here. All right, so for the sword, you have connector bit here, and it really will only connect one way that I found. It's either one side or the other. There we go. So then you want to rotate these fingers around it, and rotate the thumbs around it. I find it just easier to do it that way. And you can bend that forward, and when you have the fingers clenched together, you can bend this forward so it makes like a spike knuckle. And then he's very forward heavy now. Really, you don't want to stay attached. There we go. He's falling apart. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, there. He's not going to do the splits now that I have it like that. Really kind of irritates me he doesn't want to hold his sword. He was holding it earlier in the other hand fairly well, which I don't understand why he doesn't want to hold it now. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty much Ares in his complete combined form. Gosh, he has a lot of articulation. You know, he's going to have regular articulation. So if you start off at the head, he has a ball joint up here. These guns are on several joints, so you can move them around. They are hindered a little bit by the wings. You have a joint right here, so that allows you to move the arm forward and back. Then you have a ratchet inside that joint that allows you to go bend it out. Then there is a swivel, so you can swivel the arm. You can turn the arm like this, and then there's an elbow joint that allows you to bend it. Then the hand is in a socket so that you can connect it, which it doesn't want to stay. I think it's just a little large for the hole, so it keeps wanting to slide out. So you can twist the arm. Like I showed you all the articulation for the fingers. You get here to the waist, you can swivel his waist. He has all kinds of ball joints and then connectors in here on his little crotch skirt type thing. Then his legs will bend back, forward, and out. He has a knee joint back here that allow you to bend his knees, and you can also swivel him at that joint. And then there's a couple connectors in the foot so that you can, I showed you that a little bit earlier, so that you can move it forward and back, and then you can tilt the foot. I just don't want to do this right now because he's really heavy, and he's probably going to fall apart if I try to move the joints himself. So I do apologize about that. And then if you check out my video for Phobos, then you can see all the articulations in the wings. I really don't want to do that again. There's a lot of articulation in each wing. And then the gun does have lights on it. So if you take and undo this, there's a little button right here, and it lights up. There's two LEDs, one right here, and then if you look at it, you can see that the light does travel down the barrel. So you have that. So that's pretty much going to do it for TFC Toys Aries. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. This has been Tambiota, and I'll see you next time.